They don't want to let me do that. They talking about they 10 deep. Man, I was tough in that work.
Have a seat, Mr. Brinkley, sir.
I need to talk to my lawyer.
I respect that. Have a seat.
I need to talk to my lawyer, homeboy.
I respect
that.
Have a
seat. Sit down.
Man, just have a seat.
Man, I'm scared, man.
We're trying to get you out of here as quick as possible.
All right, I need to let my lawyer read this paperwork.
No, you don't, sir.
I don't understand that.
Huh?
I don't know how to read.
Hey, you go right here.
I don't understand that.
I'll read it to you. Have a seat.
I don't think you're going to read it right.
No, I have a seat right there.
I don't trust you, partner.
The sheriff of Palm Beach County,
I don't
Florida.
trust you, partner.
Listen.
I don't trust you.
This is very, very simple.
I need my lawyer to read that.
No, you don't. I have a DNA warrant signed by a judge, okay? The quicker we get this over with, the quicker you get out of here.
So what's wrong with my lawyer reading that paperwork and you telling me the same thing? What's wrong with that? You call him on the phone and tell him what this here right here.
Have a seat.
I'm scared.
Please, have a seat.
I ain't gonna walk up on, but I'm scared.
Okay. We're conducting a homicide investigation, sir.
Okay.
Okay. During the course of that homicide investigation, we developed evidence to get your DNA. We presented a judge with a probable cause affidavit. He read the affidavit.
Right.
And he determined that there was sufficient evidence for us to get your DNA. So he signed this warrant. All the reason we're here is just to get your DNA, sir.
Hey, you know I've been in prison 3 times, right? Don't y'all got my DNA already,
sir,
partner?
I'm not here to judge you, sir.
But I'm saying, ain't my DNA got
listen,
in 2008?
Mr. Brinkley, sir, I don't know you. I don't have anything against you. You've never done anything to me. You've never done anything to anyone I know. I'm conducting a fresh investigation, sir. And this DNA is to exclude you as well as to include you. That's why we do it. Sir, we are conducting an investigation. We know you were riding around in a specific truck. I'm not saying you did anything.
I was definitely riding around in the truck. Yeah.
That's why we have your DNA. We need it to exclude, sir, because you were in the truck. Everybody that's been in the truck.
I come to court and tell them I was in the truck.
We're getting their DNA.
Right here on Bobby Stove. I was bad then. Right there, yeah. And then I was at the gas station right here on 7th. Yeah. I was in the truck. The girl, I met the girl, What y'all want? So what happened now?
We have your DNA, sir.
You got my DNA. So what you need?
I apologize. We have a warrant for your DNA. We're conducting a criminal investigation.
The DNA you already got.
There's a certain truck that's a part of our investigation. Anybody that we know that has been inside that truck, we're getting their DNA, sir.
But y'all know I was in the truck.
Yes, sir. We know that. Just like my house. Listen.
This shit don't make no sense.
Let me explain it to you.
You need DNA for a truck you know I was in.
Let me explain it to you, sir.
You got to make this make sense.
Yeah, let me explain it to you.
DNA for a truck you know I was in.
Let me explain it to you. Somebody break in my house, sir. Right? They come out to do the investigation on my house. They're going to get my DNA for exclusionary purposes because they know I've been in the house. You got to understand, when we do DNA, there's mixtures. When there have mixtures, we have to get everybody's DNA that was in a certain place because you're going to be a part of the mixture in the truck. So we need to say, this profile is Mr. Brinkley. We know he was in the truck. Da-da-da-da-da. That's why you're here.
All right.
Sir, it's very simple. It's not difficult.
That don't make sense, partner.
It does make complete sense.
No, you got it.
You were in the truck,
yeah,
and there was a lot of other people in the truck too. We have to get everybody's DNA that was in the truck.
My DNA already.
Your DNA is encoded, sir. We don't work with that DNA. We have to get a fresh sample for our investigation. Your DNA is encoded. It's not in our system. We have to get a fresh sample for investigative purposes. It has nothing to do with what you did. Well, let me sign a
release for you could get it from Codis then.
Huh? Excuse me?
Let me sign a release.
It doesn't work that way, sir. Our lab works with fresh standards. Fresh standards is what we need. That's why we have a warrant. If it was that easy, I wouldn't be here with you.
Y'all know I was in the truck though.
Mr. Brinkley, sir. If it was that easy, sir, I wouldn't be here with you, sir. If it was that easy. But it's not. So I went out and got a warrant.
So you got DNA, my DNA out the truck already?
No.
And you know, this how you just say you
We
got
processed the truck for DNA. We have to have that DNA analyzed. In order for our lab to analyze that DNA, we have to get fresh standards from everybody that's been inside the vehicle, sir.
Man, this don't say nothing about man. What the f is what that is about? I can't.
We're investigating a homicide, sir. This is regarding a homicide investigation.
What I got to do with a homicide?
Sir?
What I got to do with a homicide?
I didn't say you had anything to do with a homicide.
You investigating me for what the fuck you watching?
I don't.
What?
Bro, this says the DNA of Alex Demetrius Brinkley, black male. One. That's all it says. Show me on here where it says suspect.
What?
Show me on there where it says suspect.
What that word right there is?
Contained.
It's the person.
Show me on here where it says suspect. What does it say suspect on there?
Constitute related proof that a felony has been committed with whatever you right now.
Constitute. Show me on there where it says suspect.
What that is right now?
That's it. Florida State statute.
What it say?
Constitutes evidence relevant to proving that a felony has been committed.
So you trying to say I committed a felony?
Show me on here where it says suspect.
That's what it says.
It don't say suspect nowhere on this warrant.
Constitutes evidence related to proving that
Sir, have
felony has been committed.
Sir, I've explained to you 5 times already.
Lawyer, man.
Okay, you can get out of here and call your lawyer, but we need to get a fresh DNA standard from you, sir.
Do that, man.
We get the fresh standard for you. You going back to doing whatever you were doing before we made contact with you.
Did that right there.
It's just that simple. No, we have to come in a controlled environment and do it. We don't believe in doing that. There's things called preservation of evidence. And we take your DNA and it goes into an evidence locker. We don't do DNA in the street. That's not how we roll.
Let me call the ride.
Huh?
Let me call the ride. That'll be here already.
Well, no.
Something got to give.
Huh?
Something got to give.
Listen, I'll give you a ride back there my damn self.
I ain't riding and go no more.
Why?
How that shit gonna look? What?
Nobody give a shit. I done gave plenty of people out here rides. Ain't nobody give a damn.
I ain't no people, man.
Nobody care.
I ain't no people.
Okay.
I ain't no people.
So listen, this is very simple. We have a warrant for your DNA. Warrant signed by a judge. We're asking for samples of your DNA, fresh standards for our investigation. If you weren't in the truck, you wouldn't be here. We have evidence to show you were in a particular truck that was used during the commission of a homicide. That's why we have your DNA. Yeah. That's why we have a warrant for your DNA.
So, yeah.
We have a warrant for your DNA, and we have a warrant to examine your cell phone.
Yeah, y'all need to give people their phone because I don't own the phone.
Right here.
I don't own the phone.
That's the same phone you had in Okeechobee.
I don't own. That's another girl phone.
That's your phone. That's the same phone you had in Okeechobee.
That's Flavia Field's phone.
That's your phone. That's your phone. That ain't Flavia Field's phone. That's your phone.
That's Flavia Field's phone.
That's your phone. That's Alex Brinkley's phone.
I don't own the phone.
That's the phone. That's the phone you had when you went over there in South Bay on the morning of June 8th, and that Chico man got killed. That's the phone you had when you drove your ass all the way down 27 into Broward and came back up to the back way in Okeechobee. That's the same goddamn phone you had when you was with the girl in Okeechobee. That's your phone, Playboy. That's damn right. That's your goddamn phone. That's your phone. We don't play no goddamn games. We all the way live over here, Playboy. We all the way fucking live over here.
Let me call that lawyer. You
can call whoever you want to call. You can call. There you go. There go my phone. 194545. Call your ride. Cause we finna get your DNA and get you out of here. Alright, so call your ride. Cause we finna get this over with.
Well, pull the phone up.
You not use that phone, Playboy. Come on, man.
Be down here, down there.
Let's not do this, man. Call your ride, man. Get your ride here.
Hey, Pumpkin. D people got me up here talking about something DNA call VAR and tell him to call tell Cuz to call Flay and tell her to come up here and call my lawyer, tell her to call the lawyer and they need to come up here right now. Go on Avenue A. Go to Bobby store. Tell them Mike's store. The fish market. Tell them to show you where Flay stay at. Go tell Flay to come up here to the thing. Tell her to call the lawyer and tell her she need to come right guys up to right now.
Hey, I thought you was calling for a ride.
Yeah. This AJ, man.
We trying to get you out of here. You supposed to be calling for a ride. This ain't difficult, Mr. Brinkley, sir.
We got
this ain't difficult,
Give
man.
me 5 minutes. Okay.
This ain't difficult, man. No, listen, man. This ain't difficult, man. Nobody gonna do nothing. If we were dirty, we would just snatch you up and all that. We got a warrant.
Snatch me up. What the?
Because we have a warrant authorized. You see what this warrant say right here, bro?
You better be right with all this warrant.
Bro, you see what the warrant say right here? It says right here, bro. You are hereby authorized to seize the person of said Alex Demetrius Brinkley if he's not in custody and transport him to 38840 Southern Boulevard, Belle Glade, Florida, for the purpose of executing this DNA warrant. That's what it says on here.
So what that mean? What happened then?
We can bring you here in the office.
All right. I'm saying what this is right. What happened right now?
What this?
You finna keep that phone.
Yeah, I know. What I'm
you can have that motherfucker.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is
mine. You can have
it is your phone. I'm gonna take your cell phone and I'm gonna take it to our digital forensics unit, and they're gonna download your phone.
I'm just saying,
we're gonna get all the evidence off the phone. Yes, sir, we are.
All right,
it's part of the case.
Yeah, I don't want all the extra details. So
I'm just explaining to you, sir. It's important for me to explain everything to you.
What happened right here?
I'm just filling everything out.
You do that. Where you putting it in?
I put it. Your swabs go in this envelope. I put this in here. I seal it up and I put it in a locker, and it goes to the DNA lab.
So who I need? Give me a phone number. Who I need to call and check up on this shit. I ain't doing no running no high, bro.
You call me.
I don't know. Who the head is that?
I'm the head. I'm the head in charge.
Why you gotta be?
Cause I am a nigga. I'm born and raised. I'm a nigga, dog.
You little brainwashing, man.
Ain't nobody brainwashing me. I'm a nigga. Proud of it too.
You confused, man.
Proud of it too.
You need to read some books or something, man.
Proud of it too.
You don't even know what it is. That's an ignorant person, bro.
No, it ain't. That ain't my definition.
No, we talking about the real definition.
That ain't my definition.
No bite your bait up ass book. No sound good ass.
That ain't my definition.
People be running around here saying that shit sound good. That shit ain't real, man.
That ain't my definition. That ain't my definition.
You got to be crazy as a motherfucker. That's what you got to be.
Nah, I ain't crazy, bro. I know who I am.
40 years old when I was talking about you a nigga.
45.
Come on, partner. That shit ain't cool. What for?
Bro, you murdered somebody. You talking about what's cool? Please, you done killed somebody. You talking about me saying, come on, man. Go ahead. Oh my God.
So what, you gonna make me do that?
You killed somebody. You around here talking about me saying,
if I did that, I'll be in bed.
Yeah, okay. Maybe you didn't kill her. Maybe the girl. Maybe the girl shot him.
What I look like? I got booed food on my head.
Maybe the girl shot him. Maybe you didn't shoot him. Maybe it was the girl.
What I look stupid?
Do you look stupid?
I must do.
Nah, you don't look stupid, bro.
You talking about what I did? You look.
Maybe the girl shot him. I don't know. One of y'all shot him though. I do know that much. It was either you or the girl. One of y'all shot him.
You know so much. You done got this bitch solved. What the fuck going on?
About 75%.
It can't be.
I'm about 75. I got your ass here, so I'm doing pretty good.
I ain't high.
I got your ass here. I'm doing pretty good.
I would have came and seen.
I could have called you on your phone, right? 261-8387.
You called it.
Yeah, I could have called your phone. I know.
Ask the man who phone it is.
That's your phone, sir.
Ask the man who phone it is.
That's your phone, Mr. Brinkley, sir.
All right.
That's your phone.
We're going to get a moment to tell you who phone it is.
That was your phone.
We're going to get a daughter and a children to tell you who phone it is.
That's your phone, sir. You're in possession of that phone the morning of our homicide, sir.
You're going to make me have a phone.
You had the phone.
You're going to make me have a phone.
Track you out going all the way down to 27 into Broward with that phone, sir. I want my swabs, bro. I need you to take these right here. Rub them inside your cheeks, each side 5 seconds. Take them in, stick them in here, Mr. Brinkley. You have a blessed day, sir. Basically it. That's all that's it.
You the one came to the car? You the one came down the water?
You know Okeechobee?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
So when y'all got me right then, ran my name and all that shit, what happened?
We didn't have the DNA warrant then, sir.
A DNA, well, if you say you know all this, you had enough, didn't it?
We didn't have the DNA warrant at the
The
time.
DNA,
sir.
we studied something. You still ain't got it. I'm talking about you had all this, you know this, all this, all. So why the f you ain't grab me right there in the court and did what y'all had to do right there?
Because we had to have a
I
warrant.
ain't hide. I ain't got out and talk to y'all people and everything, man.
Yeah, you were very respectful.
I ain't come with y'all come with this tough ass.
Tough what? We got a warrant, sir. Nobody being tough.
You blow it up and now you got 10 people, all this shit.
Come on, man. It's just guys like they just working, dog.
You got too much testosterone build up, man.
Who?
Or whatever that just stuff. You know whatever. You don't need to go. You need to ease up on working out, partner.
That shirt.
That shit going to your head.
Nah, the shirt just small, man.
No.
I got on my little brother shirt, man. The shirt just small, man. Shit ain't nothing but an illusion, man.
Why y'all doing that? Oh, this the third time y'all don't fuck with me then.
We ain't messing with. We did a lawful traffic stop, and you know why.
Before that, they picked me up talking about I got a warrant for 2016.
I don't know anything about
that. Not this shit. What the fuck? Why I'm so popular around them motherfuckers? I don't do shit. I don't be seen. What I did?
I'm just trying to get your DNA, sir.
Y'all know I was in the goddamn car.
I have a warrant for your DNA, sir.
Why I need to take a lot of that today? I need to take a lot of that today.
No.
Polygraph.
No.
I want some fake bread. I want some fake bread.
No, I want your DNA.
Come on, we go get about. We go to the door and do it.
No, have a seat. We're not doing
I ain't running. I'm at the motherfucking counter boy. Where I'm running at?
Just have a seat, sir.
I feel comfortable doing it at the door.
Why?
So I get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you have to do it right here because that's what the protocol requires.
Oh man.
We could have been out here 30 minutes ago. You stalling this.
I'm definitely with you right
a little bit. You are a little bit. And I am too a little bit too. So, no disrespect, but I was on it a little bit earlier and I apologize.
No, you ain't gotta apologize.
I'm just letting you know I apologize. I was on it a little bit, bro.
Be careful.
I was on it a little bit.
You gotta be careful.
I was on it a little bit. I apologize.
Y'all running around. Y'all don't see all that shit going on out there. Y'all running around me doing bullshit, man.
I'm not worried about that, man. That's just noise.
I ain't nobody.
That's just you are somebody.
My name Alex.
Everybody is
Alex
somebody.
What the fuck?
You are somebody.
My name is Alex
You are a child of God, sir.
Who?
You are somebody.
Say what?
You're a child of God. You are somebody.
You a bit brave. Come on, let me get up out here right there. You been confused. You been lost in the sauce for too long. Come on, man. Let's go, man.
How do you do it?
I know how to do it. Yo, come on.
I need 5 seconds on each side.
Come on, man. Let me go and get the word right here, man. Good. I can't talk to you. You ain't got sense, man. You lost.
I'm lost.
You need to be found again.
I'm lost in this wilderness called North America.
You 45, you don't know nothing.
I'm lost in this wilderness in North America.
You 45, you don't know nothing. If you go find somebody else your age and be talking about all that crazy ass shit, the people gonna get around you, man. The people don't want to
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Hey, we done?
Have a seat.
Oh,
please.
So
I gotta give you your paperwork.
I don't want that shit, y'all.
Have a seat.
I don't want that shit, man.
Have a seat.
Come on, man. I'm ready to go, man. I don't need nothing.
Just have a seat.
I don't like it. I get nervous.
We're almost done. Why you get so nervous?
I'm paranoid schizophrenic. I will die, no. Check.
Now you talking about me being
check
foolish.
the site record.
You ain't got no damn paranoid.
Check the site record, man.
Now you talking about me being foolish. You right here talking about you paranoid.
Check the site record, man. On the side page.
Listen, Mr. Brinkley, we appreciate your cooperation, sir.
You ain't got to go through all that. Come on.
Appreciate your cooperation, sir. And you'll be hearing from me very soon, okay? You can run, but you can't hide.
What I'm running for?
You just waiting on these DNA results to come back next week.
And you got the wrong address. That 1204. That's my daddy house. I live with my grandma. Look at my ID.
I need that. Now I'm gonna go get a warrant for her house. Have a seat.
I gave it to
Sit down.
749
Sit down.
Street, man.
Thank you for telling me that. I've been wanting to know where you stay. Now I can go get a warrant for that house right now.
I ain't got shit around the house. We can go there together.
I want that gray sweater you had on when you was running from that your house.
Together.
You got that gray sweater over there?
What gray sweater?
That Nike sweater?
Come on, let's go. Send your boys. You tripping, man. What you think you know you don't know? You want me to write it down for you and sign my name on it? Come on, man. I ain't got shit to hide. Y'all folks going crazy. Hey, these I was done when you did this.
Almost.
Excuse me, I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
you holding me unlawfully right now. Cause I done did what you told me.
I'm not holding you unlawfully.
And I did what I had to do. And I did what I'm here for.
I'm not holding you unlawfully.
Excuse me, sir. And I did what I'm here for.
I'm not holding you unlawfully.
Man, that's on my ID, man. You can look that shit up anywhere, man. I ain't got shit to hide, man. My food stuff and all that on the address stuff. I ain't got shit to hide on, boy.
Stand over there for me, please.
Man, I'm ready to go, man. I done did what I had to do, man.
Just stand over there for me, please.
I done did what I had to do, man. Y'all can go on out there. You want her phone number?
I'm not gonna. You think I'm going and bother your brother?
You act like you trying to, like I ain't got shit to hide, man. Go on out there, man.
You think I'm gonna go over there and bother your brother?
Go on out there, man.
You think I'm?
Go on out there.
You think I'm going? I'm not. I would never disrespect your brother and bother her.
Hi. Okay, that's me in the wood. Y'all told me that at the gas station. I told y'all I was in her house. Y'all asked me that in the gas station. What were y'all doing walking from back there? Y'all asked us that. Are you not remembering what you did? Are you not remembering the steps are you lost? You need some help? You want me to remind you of what you did? What you asked me? Come on, man, you lost. Man, I'm ready. I done did what I had to do, man.
Have a seat, please.
Any time for me to go, man.
Just have a seat, please.
I'm ready to go, man.
I just want to check my sergeant to make sure I got everything. Then
you got to warn you. I did what
just
you
have a seat, sir.
Oh,
please,
man.
just have a seat.
Well, y'all done did what y'all had to do, man.
Have a seat, sir.
You told me when I do this for all
we're done. Close the door, sergeant. Have a seat. Back up.
Y'all just told me when I did this, I could go,
man.
Let
him finish doing what he's doing.
He done did what he had to do to make this.
Just have a seat.
Back up.
Thank you.
Man, hold on, man.
Back up.
Y'all tripping, man.
You're gonna catch a charge. Back up. That's one. Just back up.
For
you
what?
You down here in 2 minutes.
Why y'all on this ass, hoe ass shit? This dumb ass motherfucker. Damn, dog. Hey, what's up, man?
You trying to escape? Relax, man.
Why he playing with me, man? Why is he playing with me?
Why? You playing with me?
Man, what's up, man?
What do you mean, what's up?
You telling me to go, boy?
You got a ride? You need to call a ride?
No, I'm straight.
You sure? Because before you that, you need a ride.
I'm straight, boy.
We can give you a ride to the corner or something, so
I'm
nobody
good,
will see you.
Y'all leave me alone. I'm good.
We can give you a ride to nowhere but see you.
I'm okay.
It's dark. It's late.
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Please.
Okay. Well, have a blessed day. Now, let's escort you down.
We'll have a seat right there, man. We'll take this handcuff. You gonna be cool? Everything's good, bud?
Yeah.
All right, man. You wanna take them off real quick?
I don't mean to cut you anymore, right? So.
It's too late, you know.
God, well, it's not me. I'm trying to take them off. I don't know what kind of way you put these things.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what they did.
I ain't resisting now time.
I believe you. Like, put your hand on top of your head real quick. Alright, you can sit down. Nice car. Especially getting these back. Nicer than mine.
That's what he said. Mr. Brinkley. What's the phone number, sir?
Well, I need to tell my girl to let him know.
Okay. Did your girl have his number? Your lawyer's number?
Yeah, she gonna get it.
What's your girl's name?
Flavia.
What is it?
Flavia.
Flavion? Is that French? Flavion?
Hello.
Hey, Flavion?
Hello.
Yeah, this is Detective Rowan with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. I'm here with Alex Brinkley. He was wanting to request, I guess he has a family lawyer, you know the name?
Hey. Listen, y'all get in touch with me, sit over let them know what's up. They ain't even telling me what's up. They ain't telling us nothing, so let them people know what's going on.
So you want me to call Ashley first?
Yeah, she gonna do the rest.
I love you, man.
You want to have them,
I'll be in the morning.
do you have,
what they charge?
do you have the lawyer's number? You can give him my cell phone number.
He'll get in touch.
If this is your number, what you call me from?
Yeah, this is my work number. Yes, ma'am. This is
And what did you say? And what?
Detective Roman, Rohman. Yep.
And what kind of info?
I'll explain it.
Like, cause I ain't. That's crazy. I came and slammed me all down. Man, I ain't even run and nothing. Put my hands up.
I think she just hung up on me.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, she's got my number. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Brinkley, I believe in, obviously the people's rights and everything like that, and I want to speak with you about this case. I have to read you your Miranda warnings, okay? Have you ever been arrested before?
Yeah, they done arrested me and
Okay.
did all that. It's too late for a Miranda right, isn't it?
No, because no one's questioned you, and I'm about to talk with
me out there. Who am I
No one has, nothing like that. I had some questions before, but listen, I'm straight shooter. I tell everyone straight up off the bat, I believe in everyone's constitutional rights. I have to read that, so I can't talk to you right now about anything. But let me ask you, you said something about a lawyer. Do you want to talk with your lawyer? You don't want to talk with me?
I want to find out what's going on. I don't even know what's going on, man.
Okay. Well, I'm about to explain it to you. So let me go get my stuff real quick, and I'll be right back, okay?
Man, what? Damn, bro.
Ms. Brinkley, like I said, I'm Detective Roman. Before we get anything, I just got to read you your Miranda warnings. Right? You've been arrested before?
Mm-hmm.
You've had your Miranda warnings read to you before?
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. All right, well, I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand that, Mr. Brinkley?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that? Just say yes or no for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any question. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm. I can have. It got to be of my lawyer.
You have
it can't be nobody else.
You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. So you have the right to have a lawyer.
Anybody.
Yeah, before you make any statement or during any questioning. Okay, you understand that one? All right. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand that? Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be on your own free will. Do you understand that? Okay. And any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that? All I just need you to do is sign this that I read this to you. Okay?
There's a camera in here.
Yeah, there's a camera in here. It's audio. Yeah.
I didn't know you read it to me.
Yeah, you signed it. All I'm saying is that I read that to you. You signed it.
I'm just scared to sign.
You be scared to sign?
I'm gonna put an initial on that.
You can put initials. You can ask whatever you want. Can you date it for? All right. I'll date it since it's September 9th.
Hey, but listen, what about when the
Hold
people
on.
were questioning me before I got up here, man?
I don't know anything about that. Let me get some of your information.
What kind of information? What you mean?
Get your address. Where do you live now?
Huh?
What's your address now?
My address is.
Yes, sir.
But I'm trying to figure out, like,
Okay.
what's.
That's in Belgrade, right?
Yeah, what's going on, like, right here, right now, like. Man.
And your phone number's.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't own the phone.
You don't own the phone?
No.
That was your phone number though. When you went with my partner, Detective Evans.
He said it was my phone, but.
Yeah, well, that's the number you gave him when you met up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a person who I was living with phone.
Who's that? Whose phone was that?
Some girl.
You know her name?
Actually, I don't.
Okay. Well, Mr. Brinkley, I'm doing a homicide investigation. I'm very upfront and everything like that.
Right.
I wanted to ask you, do you know anyone by the name of Estevan Rodriguez?
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him?
No, sir.
Okay. Alright. Have you ever seen this guy before?
No, I haven't.
Never met him before?
No, sir.
Never at all? Okay. Never been to his house, nothing like, you don't know this guy whatsoever? Okay. Let me ask you this. Do you know who this is?
Yes, I do, sir.
And who's this?
I don't know her real name. I know she's a stripper.
She's a stripper?
Yes.
What does she go by, dude? If you don't know her real name, what name does she go by?
Star, Kira Star.
Kira Star? Okay. How long have you known her?
Not long. I actually just met her. I just got out of prison in April.
In April? So when did you get out of prison in April? Do you know the date? April this year?
Yeah.
April this year? And when you got out of prison, how long was it? Did you know her before you went into prison?
Never met her before.
How did you meet her?
How did I meet her?
Yeah.
Oh, she was actually in Belgrade at a party.
At a party? What about, like, how long after? You say you got out in April.
I got out in April. This was like, don't make me lie, 2-3 months after I've been out. I'm not actually sure.
Okay. So you've only known her, so you got April, May, so what, June? May? June?
I'll probably say something like that.
Okay. Did you ever hook up with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys had sex?
Yeah.
Hooked up? Okay. But you've only known her, you said, since
a
couple months?
Yeah, I don't even know it like that.
Alright. We're talking about, specifically what I want to go with is June 8th of 2020. Okay? Let me ask you, does this area look familiar to you? This is all US Highway 27. So basically, this is 27 right here. This is, you know where Moss Towing is?
No, I was thinking I explained it a little bit better.
So this is South Bay.
Right.
Okay. You know where Moss Towing is in South Bay?
I probably know it, but not by name. I
Not
probably
by
call
name?
it something else.
Right. Have you ever? Do you live in this area? Do you hang out in this area?
In that area?
You don't live in South Bay?
No.
Do you have any family members that live over here in this?
I have family members that live in South Bay.
Where at in South Bay?
The Lockets.
Do you know their address?
I can't say that.
Okay, I'm pretty familiar with South Bay.
I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. So we got landmarks. So when you go into South Bay, when you come off of Southern Boulevard or Main Street, well, 80, stay right at 80. You got the subway on the left-hand side, and you know how when you come into South Bay from Belgrade, you can make a right or left, or you can go straight. Your family members, or do they live off to the right? Do they live straight to the left? Whereabouts?
No, they live straight on. You go
Palm Beach
across
Road.
the light.
Yep.
That store that's right there. That store, that 2-story with apartments on top.
Okay.
My family live like in that area right there.
In that area? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. This area is more on the north side of South Bay. So if you're going into South Bay, you make that. You know how it curves to the right, like you're heading to Clewiston.
All right.
Okay. So you have family that lives over in this area, or you said just off where that apartments.
I just know like that street. Okay, then down from by the gas station where the church at.
Off of Palm Beach Road, like if you kept going straight through.
I don't know if that's Palm Beach Road.
Okay.
It's a boat. Starlet, the Starlet Motel.
Scarlet Motel.
Okay, I got a family member living there. Okay, one right here by this store. Okay, one across the street from the gas station.
I'm gonna pull up the satellite view. Will it help you out? You pretty good with maps?
Yeah, I'm saying landmark. What they get? Wawa. What's the big truck?
Oh, you got
Pilot.
You got the Pilot.
I got a family across the
Okay, so here. So this is State Road 80.
Yeah.
All right.
That's coming in
This.
from Belgrade?
Yep. So this is all.
Belgrade, I know.
So I'll give you a landmark. So 715 Mobile Home Park,
Oh, yeah.
the football fields. So you come down here, and we're heading west. So here, you see the map where it says South Bay.
I see what you're saying, but I don't know that area like
Okay. So you have, the Pilot is up here.
Yeah.
I'm talking, this area. So you know where this is Moss Towing.
I know what you're saying. Going to Clewiston, going.
Yeah. So I'm talking about this area right here.
Going to Clewiston.
This is a picture of this right here.
Right.
Okay. So, but you said your family's down over here by the.
Yeah, all in town.
All in town, not in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And you said her name was what again?
She was a stripper. She a star or
Star.
Kira.
And you met
that might be her last name or stage name.
Kira?
Star. When she was like Kira Star.
Kira Star?
That's what I know.
Okay. And you said you met her at a party?
Yeah.
And where was this party at?
It was a block party in Belgrade.
Block party in Belgrade? Okay. And you said you got out in April of 2020.
Right.
Okay. What'd you do? Well, were you in prison or just jail?
I was in prison.
You were in prison? What prison were you at?
I was at Calhoun ACI Century.
Okay. All right. And so you got out in April.
Right.
All right. Now, the reason I have a question about is that this is Mr. Estevan Rodriguez.
Right.
All right. He's dead.
Right.
Okay. Did you know that? This is Rokiria Wiley, Kira, who you know.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. You know she's in jail.
I know Star. I know she's in jail.
She's in jail. And specifically, we're talking about June 8th of this year, June 8th of 2020.
Right.
My question is, what happened the morning of June 8th at 12:59 in the morning between you and Miss Wiley, and how this individual ended up dead? Did she set you up?
Did she set me up?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about no setup.
No. Did you kill him or did she kill him?
Ooh, I don't know nothing about nobody killing nobody. I just came home for free. I met her, she a stripper. I had sex with her.
Okay.
That's all I can tell you. I need to think of the date. I need to find the date, but you could see her coming to meet me at the Okeechobee Inn multiple times, coming to see me. She a stripper. I met her. I was having sex with her.
Did you drive her? Do you drive her Ford F-150?
I've drove her truck before. When she came to Belgrade, she didn't know her way. Well, she said she didn't know her way around town or whatever.
What color was that truck? Her truck is.
It's a dark
blue,
color.
Dark color?
Yeah.
Is it a Ford F-150 or 250?
Don't make me.
It's a black F-150.
It's a truck.
Yeah.
I know it's a truck.
Okay. You've driven that truck before.
Yes, sir.
So your DNA would be inside that truck?
Oh yeah, I was driving in Belgrade. You could see me at Bobby's store. I pulled up the Bobby's store in that truck before, the fish market.
Yeah.
The Watch House across from Bargain Lines.
Yeah, and I have that. I have you driving her car on the night of June 7th, 2020. June 7th of this year. You were driving her truck with her in the car.
When she came to Belgrade, she was trying to find. She was with her uncle from Pahokee. She got an uncle from Pahokee.
Do you know his name?
Nate?
Nate? Okay. I know she has a couple uncles.
I think Nate.
Nate?
Short black dude.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and then she has like an Uncle Mike. Have you ever met her Uncle Mike?
I don't think I know Mike.
Okay.
I know Nate. I know Nate because that's who she would come with, and they would be drinking or whatever.
Yeah.
But when she came to Belgrade, she would meet up with me and my friends, and we hang out. Hey, it's a stripper. Get a room. We hang out.
Yeah. It's what it is. I'm not judging. That's fine.
Right.
But you said like then, so June 7th, leading up into June 8th of this year, 2020. You said, do you remember that you were driving her black Ford F-150?
I done drove it numerous times. So like,
this was around the time when you ended up in Okeechobee with her. Remember? Do you remember going to her house in Okeechobee?
Right.
And the sheriff's.
She came and picked me up.
She came and picked you up.
Boom, and wanted me to
drive. And then the next day, the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember what we're talking about.
And she wanted me to drive.
So let me ask you this: when did she pick you up? What do you?
It was late because I had been partying all night.
And this is the day. Is this the day before when the sheriff's office, when the deputies stopped you guys in Okeechobee County when you had Demetrius Allen come pick you up?
Ooh, Demetrius.
Yeah, Demetrius. Mr. Allen, do you remember us or stopping you guys? You guys got stopped and we had Miss Wiley.
Yeah.
You remember that, right?
Until we at the gas station.
Yeah, the gas station.
Right,
yeah,
right,
you guys.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So we're talking about the day before that, the morning of that. So it would have been the morning of June 8th, and so that would have been Sunday and the Monday.
I can't tell you nothing about that, but what I can do now, my auntie, Beverly Brinkley, and she also got a boyfriend in Okeechobee, right? And I left South Bay. When we left South, when she came and picked me up, she wanted to go to Chobee, so I called my aunt. I was asking my aunt for her boyfriend, so I could come to her place.
Okay.
And so like I could get my aunt to verify that, cause I was on the phone with y'all could check phone records or whatever y'all got.
Okay.
I know y'all can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but on the evening of June 7th, so that would have been. Let me just get my bearings here. So June 7th of this year, and I'll get the date for you. All right.
I ain't gonna know it. I ain't gonna.
I know. Listen, it's June. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say.
So June 7th was a Sunday. She was in town for her mom's birthday. Was there a birthday party going on in Pahokee? You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, so
because I went out in Pageant Island.
Pageant Island. All right, so
no, I'm not. Friend Village.
Friend Village.
It
Okay.
wasn't in Pageant Island.
All right. So you were hanging out with her on June 7th.
Right.
Okay. Do you remember stopping anywhere? Did you guys go to any stores?
I think Bobby's store.
You went to Bobby's store?
I think so.
Okay. Did you go to any? Let me ask you this: what time did you start hanging out with her? Do you remember?
It was kind of like an off and on thing. Cause I know one time we dropped. Me and my homeboy was with me.
Who's your homeboy with you?
My homeboy. Oh, no neck. You don't know him.
I don't know.
No neck.
Well, I mean, it's still a name. What's his name?
No neck.
No name?
No neck.
Oh, No Neck?
Yeah.
Is that a street name?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know his real name? Okay.
But like, okay, so me, Brian Hunter, so she wanted to go to her mom's party. We ended up dropping her off.
And that was up in Friends Village?
Yeah.
Okay.
We dropped her off, and then we had to end up coming back picking her up. And then
About what time was that? Do you remember?
I ain't gonna make me like everybody hanging out and drinking.
Gotcha.
It's like a party. It's a party.
Was it late evening time, early morning time? Because this was Sunday.
It wasn't no early morning. It was dark.
It was dark.
And then she ended up when we picked up. She ended up dropping us back off.
Where did she drop you guys off? That
I think in Belgrade.
she dropped you off in Belgrade, and then where did she go?
I can't even say. She be doing her own thing.
Okay.
She real.
And we're talking June 7th when you were driving around in her truck at her mama's birthday party.
Okay, yeah, I drove that truck that night. Yeah.
You drove that truck that night. Okay.
Yeah.
But then you're saying that she dropped you off?
Yeah, like okay, we had the truck for a little bit. We dropped her out at her mom's house. We slide around.
Yeah.
Then we go and pick her up, and she dropped me off back in Belgrade. Matter of fact, at my girl house, and it's a camera right across the building on that Christian center place where they just trying to bomb rush me and throw me out. It's a camera right on that building.
Okay. And then she left for the night?
They could see my parking lot.
Okay. And then you didn't see her after that?
No, I ain't like her. I ended up driving to Okeechobee. She came and got me to drive to Okeechobee.
Okay, so she dropped you off.
Then she ended up coming back and picked us up.
Okay, so you drove to Okeechobee.
Yeah.
Do you remember how you drove to Okeechobee?
Man, I was wrong. Through South Bay.
You went through South Bay?
That's the only way you can go to.
So you went up through Clewiston?
Yeah, that 27, whatever that road is.
Yeah, 27. So you go through South Bay, you pass the pilot?
Keep riding straight.
Or did you make a left and go?
No.
Because the only other way is Broward.
Yeah, I don't think so. I can't tell you. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't. I knew it.
But you said you were drunk?
I was drinking.
You were out that night?
I was partying.
You were partying? Okay. What were you doing?
Just drinking.
Just drinking? Okay. And then she came back and picked you up, and then you drove
straight to
Okeechobee.
Yeah.
And you ended up at her house, which
Yeah.
would have been the morning of the 8th.
We had sex at her house that night.
Can you describe her house to me? What's it look like?
Man, she got 2 horses.
2 horses? She live on a farm?
No, it's in the country.
It's in the country? Okay. And what did you guys, do you remember what time you got there? About?
I know we got there. She parked. We ended up going in there taking a shower. We had sex.
You had sex? Okay.
The next morning we woke up and she was saying like her truck was fucked up, somebody, the battery I was driving crazy, or the brakes. Cause I think the brakes are going out.
Okay.
You had to push the brakes all the way to the floor, so she like that, like the truck fucked up. Like we got to find a way, like get up out of here.
Okay.
So I went and called around and called my auntie. I called my auntie, I called my cousin, I called another cousin. I'm trying to get people to come pick me up. So I'm asking her like, damn, what's up? We got a ride. And she was like, okay, look, just call your cousin and tell him to meet us at the railroad tracks. We're gonna walk to the back. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why walk through the back to the railroad I
tracks?
don't know. And we in the country in Okeechobee. I'm from Berkeley. Man, what?
Yeah.
But like when it went down, like when they pulled us, they, you know, I ain't ran or did
Yeah.
nothing. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you're cool, calm, and collective, man.
I ain't ran. But that's like the night, right? I ain't ran. They like,
So you never met him before? You never met
I
this
don't
guy
even know
before?
who that is, man.
You
I
don't
just
know
got-
Steven? You never has she ever talked about this guy at all?
No.
No, do you know if they know each other?
No, she told me she married to a dude in Africa somewhere.
Yes, I did hear it. Yes, okay.
That's what she told me. She was saying that how she be getting her little money. That's how she got the house and all that. She said she's married to a dude in Africa.
Okay. Well, this is his house, Steven's house, at 950 Old U.S. Highway 27.
Right.
Okay. So you never been to his place. You never met him. You don't know
I
him.
don't know.
You don't know him at all. Okay. Well, he's dead. He was killed. My question to you is, how does your fingerprint end up inside of his house on his door? Yes, sir.
I don't believe that.
Mr. Brinkley, let me ask you a question.
I don't believe
The only 2 people alive that know anything that happened that night, how this man ended up dying, is you and her.
How do I know?
Mr. Brinkley, let me ask you a question. This is 2020, right? We have a lot of things, technology and stuff like that. So on June 8th, 2020, when TAC agents and Okeechobee County deputies made contact with you in the car, which you explained when your cousin had come pick you up, you were with Rokira and Wiley. Kira. Star Kira, whatever she goes by. This is Rokira Wiley. And you gave my partner, Detective Evans, your phone number. Okay. Are you familiar with cell phones and how they work?
I guess
You know that they, especially like with phones and stuff, and I'm not an expert, but I've kind of gotten a little bit of, it's been interesting how to learn how these things, but how like if you got your Wi-Fi on and stuff like that, it picks up things, and your phone, it's pinging and stuff like that when you make a phone call and stuff like that. So, on the night, or the morning, I should say, June 8th, 2020, 0059, let me actually back this up. I have you with Ms. Rokira Wiley throughout most of the day in Belgrade on June 7th of 2020. What you said you did, you were with her, yeah. You went to Western Union, do you remember that?
Yeah, somebody sent her money.
Sent her money, yeah. And that, text message and stuff like that with that.
What text message?
No, she had text message on her phone that you did you picked up a Western Union with her for $25 or something.
Yeah, I picked it up.
Yeah. I have it on video.
I'm just saying, I know it was a Western Union. I know it was a Western Union.
Yeah, and you went to, where did you go to pick that up? You don't remember Winn-Dixie?
Oh, it was Winn-Dixie.
It was Winn-Dixie, remember that?
It wasn't PDQ?
No, PDQ?
Yeah.
No, it was Winn-Dixie. We have that on camera. So we have the surveillance camera. You guys drove together. You were driving the truck, which you said is perfectly fine, and she was with you. It was only you two in there, and you picked up the Western Union. It's not a big deal. What is a concern with me, and I would like to have you try to explain this to me, is that at 12:59 in the morning on June 8th, okay, which is Monday morning, your cell phone, and Ricurious cell phone, have you guys at the scene. We also have surveillance cameras of the F-150 pulling up and parking just west, right here actually, of where my victim's house is. All right. I have your cell phone, when we did your search warrant on your cell phone records, places you there at the time, the parking the truck, at my homicide. Okay. And we have Miss Wiley here, okay. Can you explain that, why your phone putting you here?
Maybe I left my phone in the truck.
Okay. Can you explain to me, if you've never been here and you don't know him, how your fingerprint gets inside of my crime scene?
I don't think my fingerprint.
No, it is, sir. Absolutely.
I ain't never been there, sir.
So you can't explain to me, if you've never been there, how did your fingerprint end up on the inside of his door?
On the inside?
Yes, sir.
No, sir. Never.
Did you kill him?
Why would I don't even know that guy, sir.
Did you go there for a robbery and she told you that he had money?
Why would I do that? My family loves me.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't have to rob anybody, sir. My family loves me. I got a mother and a grandmother, and auntie. I'm blessed. They love me. I ain't got to do that, sir.
But you can't explain to me how your fingerprint gets inside my crime scene?
I don't think my fingerprint.
How your How your cell phone records put you there, your GPS coordinates put you there?
I wasn't there. Maybe my phone was in Kira's truck.
So your phone was there, but you're miraculously...
I'm not saying it was. I said maybe. I'm not even sure.
Okay.
I was drinking.
You were drinking that night, obviously, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Were you that messed up that night?
No, I know I wasn't there. Or I probably left my phone. That's the norm, was leaving my phone in somebody's car or something.
That's fine.
Normal.
How do you leave your fingerprint inside the house, though?
I can't go for that one, sir. I wasn't up there, sir.
Okay.
I'm telling you, sir. I wasn't.
Okay, that's fine.
I wasn't up there.
And I'm not lying to you.
I'm just saying, but I ain't lying. I wasn't.
I mean, you have all 10 fingers, so
Yeah,
we're good. Yeah, we're good. Not like missing a finger or nothing like that.
I got them all.
You can't explain to me how your fingerprint gets inside my house?
I don't think. I never been. Never been drove through that.
Never drove through there?
No. Never been there, sir. I know her. I swear to God, I don't know who that is. I've never seen her before.
Did she kill him?
I don't know what she did. I don't know. She ain't never said nothing to me about nothing like that.
I mean, a lot of people
Every time she was around me, she was cool, calm, collect. They picked her up from right then and there. When she got out, she called me again. She said she was in Lauderdale. I mean, Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale, yeah.
Coming pick, and she was at the strip club. I went and picked her up from the strip club. And brought her back down here. And then that's when she went her own way again.
Okay.
Cause when Kira's down here, I guess she been down here before I got out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she know people who she, you know what I'm saying? But when she chill with me, we chill together. But okay, well she got other people she know and be dealing with, so.
Does she have a gun? Does she own a gun? Do
No.
you own any guns?
No, sir.
No.
I'm a convicted felon, sir. I can't own it.
You can't own a gun? Okay.
Hell no.
Oh, so yeah, you can't own it.
Hell no.
Because I'm trying to get answers, man, and I'm trying to figure out what happened. I'm thinking, did she pull the trigger or did you pull the trigger? Was it a robbery? Did she put you in a bad situation?
Yes, sir.
Did this guy fight you? But you say you never met him before.
I never fought nobody and nothing.
Well, he's dead. He was murdered.
I don't know that guy. I don't know him, sir.
And you've never been to no house before.
I've never been to his house, sir. I do not know this guy, sir.
Okay.
How old he is? I said, how old is he? I just got.
I was born in '76.
I just got out of prison. I'm 28 years old. I just did like 4 years in prison. I don't know him. I really don't even if they're not my family, I really don't even know people in South Bay like that. South
Yeah.
Bay probably. I don't know people like that.
But you can't explain to me about your fingerprint?
I don't think that fingerprint. No, I can't be.
No, it is. It's absolutely, sir. I would not lie to you.
It can't be.
It is,
I
sir.
don't know who that guy is, sir. Never been to that house.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Was it maybe that were you messed up really bad? Did you do any drugs besides the drinking?
Nah.
You were just drunk that night.
Nah, I know what I did. Like, yeah, nah. No. I don't know who that is, and I've never been there. I know who she is. I done had sex with her multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what's going on.
Well, you're under arrest for first degree murder. That's the warrant. I have a warrant for your arrest for first degree murder and armed burglary.
Wow.
And she's been in jail. She's in jail for first degree murder also and armed burglary.
Wow, I'm under arrest for murder, bro.
Because I have overwhelming evidence that put you there at the scene at the time of the murder.
What's the overwhelming evidence?
Your cell phone.
Sir.
Your fingerprint inside my crime scene.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
My cell phone. How do y'all get this in my cell phone?
Because this is the same number that you gave my partner on the day of June 8th.
I'm just saying, but listen,
That's why these phones are pretty cool because they have.
They're pretty cool, but who's to say I had that phone? Who name is that phone in?
No. This is the number that you gave my partner, Detective Evans, on June 8th after we stopped you in Okeechobee County. And we confirmed your phone number. So we did a search warrant on your records. You've also used this phone number before in multiple reports, so you have confirmed it. And you confirmed
Multiple reports?
You confirmed that with Detective Evans, Mr. Brinkley, on June 8th. I'm trying to explain here. So you gave Detective Evans your phone number. We confirmed that with you because Detective Evans called and said, yes, this is my phone number. Okay. So what we did is we did a search warrant on your phone records. Okay. So those phone records, we have GPS coordinates and stuff like that. So we did all that. All of that evidence came back as we're putting you at the crime scene at the time, 12:59 a.m. We have surveillance cameras of the Ford F-150 coming in.
Oh, so it's a surveillance camera?
Yeah, there's actually a surveillance camera right here that captures you pulling in here with Rakira Wiley. Yeah, Rakira Wiley.
Capture me.
And then you guys surreptitiously park over here, about 250 feet from the front of the residence. You guys are seen walking over here, and then miraculously gunshots go off, and my victim ends up dead.
Excuse me, sir.
But here's another piece of evidence: is that your fingerprint is on the interior door of my victim's house. Can you explain that to me?
They ain't my friend. It can't be.
It is. It is. That's why we're here. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have you here, sir. But my question is did she put you up to this?
She ain't put me up to her fuck thing. You see what I stay with? I've got an old lady. You think I'm gonna let stripper talk me into doing?
People done crazy things, brother.
Come on, man. I just look like this. I got I got a girl with a whole house up there. You think I'm gonna let who I just met a stripper talk me?
Sometimes we do stupid things, brother.
No. What did do that?
Where's the gun that was used at this crime scene?
I don't know nothing about no gun, sir.
Nothing.
I can't be around a gun.
I'm gonna give you a few minutes. I gotta make a phone call real quick. Just give me a few minutes.
Hey, hold on, I'm saying.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Can I get a phone call to call my girl?
Yeah, we're gonna bring you over to the jail. You can get your phone call, absolutely.
Jail?
Yeah, absolutely. You get a phone call.
What's you in the jail?
In the jail, right over here.
Why I gotta go over there?
Because you have an arrest warrant for first degree murder. But give me a few minutes. I'll be right back, okay? I gotta make a phone call real quick. Can I?
How am I getting charged for murder?
It's because the evidence.
That ain't making no what evidence.
When happened?
All these cameras out there, so like, with a picture of me out there, then all these cameras out there. Come on, man. That like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. For real, bro.
Yeah, man.
I
don't lie, sir.
But I'm saying, okay, you said the cameras here, the cameras there. These people, whatever they did, they did. So what? Like,
I just want to know, man. Listen, I'm gonna give you a few minutes because I gotta make this call.
I'm saying, like, it should be a picture. What my picture? If I'm out there doing what y'all say I did, like, what my picture then? Why ain't in the camera?
That's a satellite picture. That's a satellite.
What I'm saying, you say it's cameras out there, fam.
Yeah.
You just say it's cameras
there,
right there. That was you that.
Yeah, there's a camera right here. It points out the corner here.
Saying though, so if I came out there and I did all this, like, when I'm at on this camera, man. I know I ain't did. When I'm at on this camera.
Let me ask you, man. Were you that drunk? You don't remember what happened?
Come on, man. I'll just saying, like, where I was at on the camera. If I was out there.
Here, stop focusing on the camera. Brinkley, look at me.
Because that's evidence. That's
one of them.
That's rock solid evidence.
Absolutely. So is a latent fingerprint. So is cell phone database.
That cell phone could have been any goddamn. That cell phone could have been in that truck all night. I done had this truck riding around drinking.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you what was left in that bed.
You had the smarts enough to bring it to you all the way to Okeechobee County and then have the phone with you in the car when we stopped you.
It's already in there, fam.
No, we found it in your. You had it with you when your cousin.
That's after we done got to Okeechobee. We done got out the truck now.
But you just said it was just you and her when she came and picked you up to go back to Okeechobee.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Me and her got out the truck when we got to Okeechobee.
No, I'm saying you said that she dropped you off on June 7th and June 8th. And then she came back and picked you up. That's what you told me.
She came back and picked me up and said, drive to Chobe. Then I jumped in the car, but we went straight to Chobe.
No, you did not.
Why we did?
No, you did not. You drove to this house right here. I have GPS coordinates from her phone and your phone. And then guess what else you did? You drove back south on US Highway 27, which we have cameras of the black F-150, all the way into Broward County.
Okay.
Can you explain that?
I was lost. I didn't know where the fuck I was going.
You're a boss, but you know how to get a Lewiston.
I got lost. What you saying this? Put words in my mouth.
I'm not putting words in your mouth.
She dropped me off. I said when she came back and picked me up, she said, baby, let's go to Okeechobee. Let's go to my house.
Okay.
I called my auntie. Auntie said, we finna come to Okeechobee.
Yeah.
So when we get down there.
So when she picked you up, you're telling me you went straight from your place?
She picked me up,
and
we went straight to Chobe.
You went to Chobe?
We went straight to Chobe.
Do you remember where you went and how you drove?
How we drove 27.
And
I ended up going the wrong way. I had to turn around in the median thing. I got her talking in my ear. She drunk.
Mr. Brinkley.
What's up?
I have cameras on the gas station across from Moss Towing.
Okay, what about it?
I had the GPS coordinates.
Okay.
You guys come in from Belglade to South Bay.
Uh-huh.
At 12:35, you guys arrive and do a drive-by down this area right here to the victim's residence.
Excuse me.
Yeah, hold on. Go ahead.
You said you guys. What's placing me in? Are you trying to say a cell phone placed me in there?
Your cell phone and your latent print.
Everybody know I was driving. I had been driving the truck.
Not the truck, my man.
What? Man, I
the latent print inside my crime scene at my house.
I know my print. That's a fact.
Yeah, it's not. It is a fact. Your print is in there.
That's a fact.
And you can't explain that to me.
I know I ain't did.
I got a dead guy with your print, along with your cell phone GPS coordinates, putting you at this house at the time of the homicide.
You ain't asked her?
I did. I talked to her. Say what she said, man.
I said that for all we. Come on.
that serious, man. Just tell me, bro. What happened that night of June 8th, the morning of June 8th? At 12:59 a.m.
I don't know about no time. I know when she came and picked me up and said, "Drive to Spokane." We drove to
Made a pit stop.
Well, probably did.
No, at my crime scene.
Boss man, I can't say nothing about no. I don't know nothing about no crime. I don't know nothing about no crime.
Okay.
What the f?
What's up?
That's it. Yeah, I got crossed up in this shit.
I don't know, man.
This shit crazy.
So did you kill him or did she kill him?
I ain't killed nobody.
You didn't kill him?
Why would I want to do that?
I have no idea. Maybe she said, hey,
She
I know he's got some money.
She could.
I know their connection.
Man, she could have said what the fuck she wanna say. I ain't finna kill them, motherfucker. Man, what? Man, come on, man. This is real life, bro.
Real life.
What the fuck am I gonna kill for a little? Come on, man. Nah, not like that. Come on. We need to hurry up at home. What's up with them cameras like? I ain't catching nothing out there. All them cameras, what's like? I ain't understanding this, man. Like, hell no.
Well, so don't be focused. I mean, the cameras are one piece
That's
of evidence.
evidence, man.
No, they're absolutely
That's
right.
concrete evidence.
That's one piece of evidence.
That's concrete.
So is cell phones. That's another. Don't dismiss that. And also the latent print.
I ain't worried about no print.
Okay.
Man, I went out there. They can't tell me I was out there. They can't put me out there. I went out there. I went out there. For what?
I don't know. That's the question that you have. That's the answer. That's the question I have. I just want to know why. Why it happened.
When that girl picked me up,
His family wants to know what happened.
oh, so
They got it.
So look. So just cause I was in Okeechobee with her.
No. Back it up. You're missing a big piece of the puzzle. A big piece of the puzzle.
Oh, I ain't even seen it yet.
No?
No, no, you ain't. No. Dang. Well, I need to take a lot of test.
No, I don't know.
I can do one of them polygraph.
Man, this ain't the first.
No,
This ain't NCIS.
that when it got to
Miami,
be first
man.
48 or some shit. When they got the cameras playing the joke.
Well, they have cameras.
Can I get a cigarette?
No, we can't smoke in there,
Come
man.
on, man.
No,
What
we
looks
can't.
like?
No.
What the Come on, man.
No, we can't smoke in here, my man.
Come on, man.
And I don't even smoke anywhere.
What's wrong with the polygraph test then?
That's not up. We don't do polygraphs, man.
No?
No, we don't do that.
What?
We do no polygraph.
Oh, Lord. We need to find some kind of test. This ain't gonna work.
Well, the biggest test in the question, I mean, is that your latent print on my crime scene, man, inside the house.
Man,
Messed up on that one.
my print can't be. I never
Mr.
been
Brinkley.
there.
When I look at me, when I'm telling you, man to man, yes it is.
Man, I ain't never been enough.
Okay.
I ain't never been enough.
Alright, man.
Man to man.
So you don't know.
Man,
what happened that night?
I never met this dude, bro.
Okay.
When Kira come and Kira see me and Kira shit. We drink and hang out. She'll scribble, we gon' have sex, we gon' hang out.
Do you do narcotics?
Who?
Do you
No.
do drugs? You don't do any drugs?
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Just drink. That's it. It's good.
Every now and then, little
Every now-
weekend thing.
What do you mean?
Every now and then.
Drugs on the weekend?
Man,
Or just
come
drink on the
I ain't
weekend?
nothing about no drugs.
Well, then, no, I was asking if you do a little weekend. Some people just do.
Drinking.
Okay.
No. damn, this is like. I don't know.
Did she tell you that he had some money and just gonna maybe rob him? Did she say everything about she getting beat up by anybody? Did she tell you about getting beat up by anybody?
No.
Or she got in an argument with anyone?
Her uncle did.
Her uncle did?
Nate came down there, drunk all up, and we talked about it. Man, I don't give what I kill for, man. I got a whole old lady, man.
Okay.
I don't even know her like that, man.
She got you up in the trick bag, man.
And who?
She got you in a situation, buddy.
What you mean by that trick bag?
You got first degree murder charges, man.
I got him. I got him.
I already explained it.
I don't understand that. How did I get him? How I get them?
I told you. The cell phone information from your cell phone number, your latent print inside my crime scene.
What is? No,
fingerprint.
I ain't even gonna go.
Okay.
Whoa! What the? Y'all did that serious?
Yes, sir.
Come on, y'all can't be this thing out of real joke. What the? Me? Why me? Y'all need to go back and rewatch some cameras. I'm quite sure I can find myself some on cameras. I see someone on camera something. I'm quite sure I can do that. I ain't gonna get my ass involved in that shit. That's bad, though. So what if I can give you, I don't know what time it was, but I can find out, right? I'm gonna give you that. The phone number, the address where she picked me up from when she came and got me and told me to drive us out, baby. How that gonna work out?
No, we have your cell phone when you guys were.
Man, y'all instead of talking about a cell phone, man. These people gonna have me on video at their door when the bitch drop me off, ringing the doorbell, and when the bitch come back and pick me up.
Yeah, then you guys went to South Bay.
Man, we was already inside, baby. I need you listed. What you trying to like tongue twist me or tie me up?
No, I'm not trying to tongue twist you. I'm just trying to figure out what happened on the morning of June 8th.
It look like
that ended up that this guy's killed. He's murdered. Dead. And you've never been there, and that's his house.
Right.
Your latent prints inside of my crime scene. Your cell phone, her cell phone, same time, GPS coordinates, put you here. Surveillance cameras from the gas station, have you guys driving up through here. At the same time when
they keep saying you guys, you see me.
We did phone records, man.
You see me driving up.
We filmed phone records with your cell phone. Yeah, I got you driving that car from 7:30 at night on the June 7th all the way up. And you drive up to Pahokee. You go to her mom's birthday party. I got all that.
I told you I went to.
I know, you confirmed that.
I just told you I went to Pahokee.
And yeah, you said.
I told you I went to the party.
I know. And we have, the cameras all over Belglade and Pahokee and South Bay. We have those.
Well, I know. If them got.
You got you at Bobby's Market. You driving the car. It's you and her. I got all that.
What I'm saying.
You left there around. You were there at 10:30 at one point. You hit up the Sunoco gas station, MLK, and 7:15. You went in there. You were wearing your khaki pants. You had your black short drop down, your black shorts on there.
Khaki pants.
Yeah, it's kind of more like not khaki. It's like corn brown, like maybe Wrangler kind of looking.
I don't know khakis.
Not khaki, you know, like brown pants.
Yeah, boy, shit ain't
Yeah,
right.
man. We got you. We got you and her. Your phones together all the way through. It leads up to South Bay. You guys go back down 27 down to Broward. You come back into the desolate area. End up at her house. Your cell phone picks it up. This is the same cell phone we tracked you all the way to the point where we stopped you. It's all there, fam.
I never said I would. I know I was driving that car all that day. I never just
That night.
That night too, off and on.
You drove it. You just told me you drove it to Okeechobee that night.
She came and picked me up and told me to drive over.
Yeah.
I just told you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense though, because you guys, when she left, she never came back to your house and picked you up, and you guys drove.
She never dropped me off at my house.
Where'd she drop you off?
Why would she drop me off at my house where my old lady at?
Where did she drop you off then? Can you tell me that?
She dropped me off at my friend's house.
Where?
I can't involve anybody in it. Why would I know?
You can't tell me what house she dropped you off at your friend's house. You don't want to get involved.
Hell no. Cause I know what y'all saying, bullshit.
Okay.
You got all this on these cameras. How you can't see what's going on? Damn, that don't make sense.
Well, Mr. Brinkley, I got to get going now, so I just wanted to ask you about it. Obviously, you don't. You're saying you don't know him, you don't never been to his house and stuff like that. So I just want to let you have arrest warrant for your arrest for first-degree murder with a firearm and armed burglary to a dwelling. So that's what you're being charged with. Okay, so they're going to take you over to the jail, and then let's go from there. Do you have any questions for me?
I got a bond.
No. No bond. Not until you see the judge. There's no bond. Not for first-degree murder.
Y'all trying. Why y'all trying to railroad me, man?
I'm not trying to railroad you, man. I'm just doing my job, sir.
I just came home from prison. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
She put you up to this homicide?
She ain't put me up to.
So you just killed him by yourself?
Why you trying to make it, bruh? Listen, look at me. Understand and listen and look at me. Man, I ain't killed nobody, man. Please stop coming at me talking I killed somebody, bro. Please stop.
Okay. So you were Rokeria killed. Estevan Rodriguez. Wiley.
Say it
Rokeria.
again?
Kira Starr, your porn
Did
girlfriend?
what?
Killed. Murdered.
How do I know? I don't know what I don't know nothing about what. All I know is she got some good shit.
Alright, man. Well, that's got to go something else, man, because, listen, she's been charged with it, you're charged with it.
What that got to do with me? See what that got to do with me?
You're there.
How you gonna tell me I was there? You gonna make me be there?
No, I got your fingerprint. I already explained everything to you, but I'll let the deputies come in. They're going to handcuff you and take you over there, okay?
Thanks.
Do you have anything else for me? Okay.
Y'all real. Man. Tomorrow. Man. Oh man, it's why me?